Hello and welcome to Totally Normal Gaming. And if you know anything about gaming, you know that this scene right here is the truest scene of any gaming session where the GM is on time and every single player in my game is late. Why are they late? I don't know why they're late. They're not here, I'll tell you that much. And I'll tell you another thing. I asked them what time they wanted to do game. Not me. I didn't say, "Hey everyone, we're going to do it at 8:30." I said, "What time is good for you?" They said 8:30. I'm going to send them a passive aggressive text message now. This is all part of the GM handbook. It's all there. It's page 1, I think, or 2. Let's see. So okay. Well, they all got the passive aggressive text message, and I'm going to sit here and eat my fucking banana bread, my homemade banana bread that my kids made me, and I'm going to reach out and see what you have to say to me, my legions of faithful fans, who will no doubt only just now be finishing the commercials. But I can't seem to block out. I do need 3 new subs though. I probably wrote 30. Oh, here we go.
What's up?
Well,
What?
Huh?
I was just
Here we go.
talking. I was just talking to my legion of loyal fans, and I said,
Why is my camera always dirty?
I don't know, but I said to my fans, I said, it's 8:30, and literally the only person here is the GM. That's page.
Nah, I'm here.
No, you weren't. That was page 1 in the GM handbook. It says your players will always be late, no matter what time you start. If you ask your players, if you say, players, what time would you like to start? And they say 8:27. They'll never be there at 8:27. Never once.
Tonight we will be burning Halfling Hills. This one smells of clover, moss, and pipe tobacco.
Oh, I like that. That's
And
fancy, Duncan.
that's for the halfling. And for the Moonshay Isles, we will be burning High Storm, which is
Wow.
Petrichor, Chasm Stone, and True Rain. That's really kind of I guess, a carryover from when we were underground. Chasm Stone. But
Can
I
you get
don't
some
have
ozone
anything
in there?
for. Is that not? I don't have that one. I don't have um. What'd you say?
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty good. I like that.
Sorry. For our loyal viewer, are we? Is the stream active right now?
Stream's live. Stream's been live
Yeah.
since actually
Uh,
8:31. I even waited.
I was at a wedding yesterday, so I'm not my best self today.
Our players are going to be dinged up because I know it was the big yearly 4-day golf tournament for Zerwin. Uh,
Yearly 4 day, huh?
yeah, every year he goes to a 4-day golf tournament, which I think is just outrageous. But he loves it. He really does. So, good for him. I want you to know, and this will make sense to probably only one other person here, that just a little while ago, my family needed eggs. Eggs, as I say, but eggs is how you really say it.
Colonel.
So I went outside, I grabbed the keys, and I went outside, and I got into what can only be described as the smallest fucking car I've ever sat in my entire life. And and I was like, well, this is going to be a fun trip to the grocery store because I basically was sitting with my ass maybe 4 inches off the ground, um, which
What
is,
kind of car were you in and why?
uh, I guess I'm calling it the clown shoe, is what we're calling it. Yeah, it would be a perfectly reasonable clown shoe because it's red and weird shaped. Um, but it's actually, I wonder what happens if I Google clown clown shoe car.
You're gonna just get a clown car.
Nope. No. It does bring up similar cars to this one. The story behind the BMW Z3 clown shoe. That's what it was. I'm in a
So
little
what
tiny
was
BMW.
you didn't answer the question. What is this car and why are you driving it?
It's a BMW. It's a it's a Z number letter number sign. I don't know. I'm not really I don't know all about cars. But why I'm driving it I do know, and it's because I don't really know why. No, there's a lot of options, but I'm driving that one. Could have been anything, but that's what I'm driving. So, yeah,
Why do you have that car at your house?
my wife's car is gone. It disappeared. It was taken somewhere. So now I have this one for a little while. And the funny part is, my wife would fit in it better than I would, but is a little afraid to drive it because she's like, I don't want to break it.
Her car was taken.
Yeah, well, given to a friend who needed it to cover uh,
All right.
something else. Yeah,
Okay. All right. I okay.
yeah. You good? You got me? You follow me?
Yeah.
You
Yeah. All
smiling,
right. It's
Stephanie?
gonna be. It's just the two let's get down to business characters tonight. So this will be a short session. We should be able to get done in about 45 minutes, what we usually get done in 3 hours.
I totally disagree. I think you get done in 2 hours what it normally takes us a month of other game time.
Reasonable.
Uh,
I'm going to take that as complimentary,
yeah.
and I'll be quite smug for the rest of the evening.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, we've already lost one viewer, which was half our viewership because there's nobody here right now. So, yeah, that's great.
And as always, I'm the other half of our viewership.
Uh,
Not tonight. I haven't logged into Twitch. But here, let me work on doubling our
oh,
views.
someone sent me a message. Oh, it was Jenna. It was Miss Awkward Man Hater. Uh,
All right. So we are on the Radiant Citadel, and to quote our notes, it looks really bad. Big cracks in the diamond, bodies in the streets, darkness everywhere. The other auroral diamonds are also really beat up. There are bodies in the street, the bodies of demons and devils in the streets. Some sort of fighting retreat toward the walled part of the city, the libraries. And we went to our house. We talked to Matilda. She seemed a little weird, if I'm honest. But I don't know that. The player, knows that. Me, the character of Ezra Briarhip, does not know that. Um, yeah, so, I can't believe it took us this long to talk to Matilda, really, if I'm honest. Um, but yeah, what a trip talking to her was. Um, the basement was breached 26 hours ago. Sorry, Haley, startled me by leaping out of my peripheral vision into my peripheral vision and growling at me. She really did growl. Um, uh,
I believe it.
we found out that Shola in dragon form, because she's a big brass dragon, um, had done some fighting of some big scary demons and devils. Um, she took Bart to safety. The troll and the giant went to fight. Um, Shola's in a bad way. She's badly injured. Sorry, I have music playing in the background. It just got really loud, so now I can't hear anything. And we're gonna go crack some skulls, I think.
Oh
The troll
yeah?
was killed. Our troll is dead. The giant is badly wounded, but inside. And Shola is very badly injured as well. She appears to have lost a four hand, one of her front hands,
No.
or it's hanging by a thread.
Yeah, the wing is hanging by a
The wing
thread,
is
and her left foot, her left rear foot, which would be the bottom,
rear foot,
yeah, is half gone.
half gone.
Half gone. Half gone. And what did Speaker Shola say?
I had checked out at that point, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna go crack some skulls. She needs us to go rescue some people. I think, Jana, you got any help for me?
I don't think we talked to her very much. I think we sort of like registered her presence and we were like, oh, we should go check on that. We should go check on our troll and Bart.
Well,
And
troll's dead.
then,
We're gone.
or we should check on the other guy. And then
Giant.
Borgle.
it was late and we were sort of like, what if we talk to Speaker Shola next week?
No,
Is
you
my
talked to her.
memory.
You did.
What did we say?
Well, she talked to you. She was
Okay.
like, you know, sorry I can't greet you the way I normally do. You know, I'm glad you're here. We have chased them off, but we need someone brave to go lead our troops into the city to make sure that it is scoured clean. Something to that
All
effect.
right. Okay. We were like, we know some people.
I know a
Who
guy.
We
Forget
know a guy who's
about
led
it.
an army.
Yeah. He's stout and purple haired and has a nipple ring. And now he's got a new scar. No, you're like, yeah, we'll definitely do that. And that was where we sort of left off. So, uh, scene. Um, you could, while we're waiting for our other players, who I don't know, we're gonna get at least one more tonight. Hopefully two more or three more. By the way, I was talking to someone last month, and I was like, I was like, why didn't I think to ask you to come be in my game as a guest player because you're awesome at this. And now I forgot who it was because that's the way my brain works. So, Chad, if you think about it, let me know. Okay, so you could go talk to Bart if you wanted to in the meantime.
Bart's the kid, right?
Bart is the kid. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There is, I mean, all this happened quick, but they basically just threw all of the furniture and like unnecessary decorations out of this one building and just stacked it full of wounded and dying people. It would be nice. Oh, it's Sermon. I was gonna
Well,
say it would be nice to have Geldis and necessary at this part.
there goes
Um,
all of our forward momentum. Gone.
uh, there he is.
Hey, Bart, what's going on?
Um, hold on one second. I'm gonna text Geldis. Uh, when you enter, all of you can make me medicine rolls if you are so interested.
Wow, didn't show me the dice rolling at all. Just gave me my automatic
Fail?
16. Oh, you didn't set a
17.
difficulty.
I did, just didn't tell you what it was.
Wow, hoity-toity.
My job. 16? What'd you get?
17.
17.
15.
Yeah, all three of you notice the wounds.
He's missing his head.
There's your problem.
The wounds on all of the civilians and soldiers here are not healing the way they should when magic is applied to them. There's a bunch of clerics and healers doing their best, and it's not working. Not working the way it should. No one rolled extremely well, so no one really knows why. But you notice that it's pretty easy to pick up.
Can I do an Arcana roll to see if I can distinguish why?
Yeah, it might help if you roll really well.
Unnatural 20. Man, I wish I miss watching the little dice roll around. I might have to switch to physical dice.
Yeah. There's definitely something else at play here. You're not sure what. It's, probably magical in nature, but
And
not.
20 wasn't enough, huh?
Well, it's not like they cast a spell, right?
Okay.
If they had, you'd know.
I mean, one might hazard a guess that there is some sort of curse or something preventing them from being healed.
Yeah. That seems reasonable.
Well, since Skeletus isn't here in person, we could just have him use all of his spell slots to remove curse over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
How many spell slots does he have? Does he even have?
Good.
The real question is, does he even have remove curse? Because he is kind of the most useless cleric when it comes to anything related to healing. Let's see. All right, I'm looking at his spells right now.
Yeah, he's got it. Level 3. So he can cast it 3 times.
Sure. Let's go.
Maybe just 3. It won't. I mean, he could use higher level spell slots, but it doesn't do anything. They should change that.
Do I know? Does my axe? Will my axe eat cursed items, or just magical items?
If the cursed item is magical,
Good.
um,
Like, could my axe eat the sword?
artifact like super powerful artifacts are
No.
gonna kind of cancel each other out there. Okay. He tries remove curse, and when he tries remove curse, and then he casts. Healing word. It has a normal effect. So yes, there is an infernal curse afflicting these peoples.
Is somebody sharing that with us?
Oh yeah, Gellus will tell you that. Yeah.
Do we think that this curse? I don't know anything about magic. Are curses done at the individual level, or could there be a curse over this entire area? I wonder out loud.
He wonders out loud. I guess I could have Gellus roll for that. See what Gellus knows. Gellus rolled a 2 on that one. So.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Gellus is like, I'm pretty sure it can be either.
Is there a way for us to tell whether all these people are afflicted by an overarching curse?
Not that he knows of. You make your way to sort of when you walk in, there's like a main room that's quite large, and in the back there's a huge space cleared out, and you see Borgle lying bloodied, burned, um, broken, mangled, and Bart sitting on a stool beside him with one of his giant hands, um, kind of like Borgle's hand is like this big compared to Bart, and it's kind of like Bart's like holding it with both of his arms, and you see the tears in his eyes.
Hey Bart, how you holding up?
He looks up as you approach. Uh, yeah, they fought for me. They fought for us. They were so they were brave. They were No one's ever really fought for me before. Anywhere, ever. And
It
now
was worth it.
now
You are worth it. Everyone here is worth it. And they were doing their duty.
Mark is he's gone. He he started calling himself Magnus Augustus Romulus Nee. He thought it was he thought it was funny every time he said it he laughed. It was just troll's laughter is a strange sound, but you get used to it. And then
Where's his
Borgle
body?
dissolved. There were so many. By the time he fell, protecting Borgle, who was putting the gates up, there were there were hundreds or thousands. They swarmed him like like insects. They tore him to pieces. He's gone. And now Borgle. You look down and Borgle has numerous wounds. A lot of them on his arms, hands, and face. It looks like he had grabbed the broken, massive door with his hands and like shifted it up and then reached over the top of the wall to push it in. And when he did that, they could just have free reign over his face and arms as he jammed that massive stone door back on its hinges. He's also been burned and bitten and gouged and clawed. He's alive, but his wounds aren't healing normally.
While the two of you rest, you've done very well so far. And we'll take it from here.
You gotta help him. You gotta help him.
Gelidus, can you do that old remove curse, heal wounds thing again?
Sure. Yeah. Geldus will, and he will also cast. He will upcast Healing Word. His healing sucks. Hold on. What's he got? Yeah. Heal. He has heal. Boom. He's got an instant tap, 70 hit points. Boom. Okay. once he removes the curse and then casts heal on Borgle, you see finally all of those wounds, all the bite marks, claw marks slowly knit themselves back together, and the burns fade. The melted flesh, restores itself, and Borgle opens his eyes. Borgle, oh, friends, Bart. And he like grabs Bart and pulls him in for a big hug, and Bart just starts like totally loses it and just starts sobbing.
Aw.
Um, and Borgle smiles at you and says, Borgle knew friends would come. When things bad, friends always come to help Borgle. And he reaches out with his other hand that's not holding Bart, and he pats each of you on the head. Where Mark? Friends, where new friend Mark? New friend Mark, very brave. New friend Mark dive into a huge pile of monsters and fight, and friend Mark very tough.
Borgle, it doesn't look like Mark made it. It looks like Mark died. But I've personally seen people walk away from worse. So we're gonna keep our eyes out, and you'll be the first to know if we find him. Okay?
Mark 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 die?
It looks that way.
No, Mark can't die. Mark invincible. Mark heal.
I thought that about trolls too. That's why we'll keep our eyes out, just in case.
Borgle sad.
Us
Us
too.
too, buddy.
He hangs his head and pulls Bart in closer, and the two of them, kind of just have a minute. After a minute or so, Borgle looks up and says, "Friends, are our bad creatures gone? Do we need to fight more? Borgle, okay. Borgle can fight more." And Bart like starts like, "No, you can't. You have to lay down, Borgle. You have to lay down right now." Um,
We
Borgle's
don't
like,
we don't need to fight right now, Borgle. You can rest.
"Okay." Borgle have powerful hunger right now. Borgle could eat shoes, but Borgle prefer deer meat, venison. Yeah, venison on over fire with smoky flavor from fire, and and then he sort of lays down again. And Bart says, I'm gonna go find you food, Bart or Borgle. You stay right here. I'll be right back." And Bart runs out of the building.
Are there any other like notable NPCs in here that are injured?
I don't know who you're looking for. You don't see anyone. You don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
I was a couple minutes late. Did we talk to?
We had a friend who had an inn. We had a friend who was a bouncer at the inn.
Oh yeah, the guy I have his dragon scale. Don't we have stuff that he wanted? What was his name? Ace.
Bill's giving us "you're being dumb" face.
Liviana Hughie, Necton Gunner,
It's Gunner. Yeah.
He's the one who owned the bar. He's the one that asked us for the dragon scale.
Nope. Gunner's the bouncer.
Yeah, who's the hell's his name? It's got to be in there somewhere.
Ash.
Ash.
Do we see any of those folks around?
I'm just looking at my list.
Also, did we talk to the dragon already? I know I got here late.
You do not see any of those people here. You talked to Speaker Shola last time at the end of the last session.
Gotcha.
You don't see Ash. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't see any of the big NPCs here.
Right, Fly's not here.
Fly? Did you send Fly to the Radiant Citadel?
Oh no, sorry. I thought we were still in June Hall.
No, you're not in
Okay.
Juno Hall. You're in the Radiant Citadel.
That's
I mean, you could go. You could go back to the, well, Speaker Shola asked you to go out and secure the city, and she wants you to lead, a counterattack, basically.
Did she tell us where they were?
She doesn't know.
And they didn't know where they came from? I don't remember that conversation.
They basically just fought like a rear guard, protect the civilians as best they could. The attack was an ambush. Nobody saw it coming. Try to get people safe. Yeah.
They don't even know where they were spawning from. These things just showed up in the street.
Rumor has it that they were first spotted at the night market, actually, but they're not sure.
We're gonna go back to our roots, folks.
Yeah, I mean, we probably need to put a party together.
Oh, come on. Wherever we go, it's a party. Call me Hulk Hogan because I'm ready to wrestle some prawns.
That's Did you wrestle them? I'm pretty sure you just fought them.
I wouldn't stoop to that level.
Revenge of the Crawfish.
Do you remember when you first told Kyle about what you guys had done? And you were like, we had a pepper eating contest. We fought some giant shrimp. Don't tell me we did nothing. And he's like, it sounds like you went to the buffet.
I forgot about that.
That was one of my favorite
Rough.
moments.
Yep.
All right. Well, if Borgle can fight, he might be a good one to have in the rear with us.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. You're good.
I don't know how many healthy looking.
Oh, there's still
battling.
hundreds of healthy looking soldiers on the walls of this inner city. Yeah, Ash did want you to bring chromatic dragon scales from a chromatic dragon.
Yeah, we didn't.
Didn't we do that?
We only sold him a few because
Yeah.
he couldn't take all of them at a time. We each had 2.
Yeah.
And I think only one of us actually succeeded in selling. It might have been 2
Oh,
of us.
no, then we did the book thing. He wanted Linda to look at the book.
You
Yep.
did that?
Yeah.
And did we finish
That
that
was one
part?
of the ways that Bill lured us into a false sense of security about Linda.
But did
Oh,
we
well, if
talk?
Ash wants to give her a book, then she can't be a demon in disguise.
Did we tell Ash that she was a demon?
I
I don't know that. Did we follow up with him after that?
We did.
I don't know if you did.
Because I thought we couldn't get
No,
back
you
to the
couldn't.
radiant
That's right.
sizzle.
You couldn't get back here because yeah,
We haven't
well,
talked to him about that yet.
it's true.
We might have come back once in between.
Did
and we
you?
just didn't. I think we did.
I don't see it in my notes, but you very well could have.
When we dropped off somebody?
We came to check on Borgle and
Yeah, but
Matilda.
And we
That's when
dropped off Mark.
and we dropped off the Owlin.
Oh yeah,
The
the owl.
Owlin.
Yeah, she took off. She
Who's
wanted
the
to.
Owlin?
Oh,
Didn't we also bring a draconian here?
We did. He fucked right off because Bill didn't want to deal with him anymore. And Owen's sister we brought back.
yeah, that's the person who no one has thought of. But
I think about her all the time. I just figure we're never going to see her again.
the
because,
Owlin just wanted a ride because she wanted to explore the plans.
Yeah, she was young and wanted to be out.
Yeah,
out.
so you gave her a ride and she was very grateful. She said the next time she was back, she would stop in. The not Dragonborn. It wasn't a Dragonborn. It was It was
Draconian.
a draconian. Yeah, you brought a draconian here.
Megalodrin.
Yes.
I'll never forget that name because of the way he chided me about it.
Yeah. 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 I got Megalodon right here. Ibra was the Ursine.
Yep.
Borgle's the giant.
I had her in the notes.
Bart.
But I thought maybe that was Owen's sister.
You guys were originally calling the troll Todd, but he changed his name to Mark.
Then it sounds like he tried to be really funny about it.
He did, yeah. Because he was living in the Empire where there was all these crazy long names, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I live in an empire. My name's short.
I'm just trying to think.
No, your back is short.
Fair. I don't see in my notes any indication that you talked to Ash again.
I don't. I don't think we did.
We talked to him when we gave him the scales, and then we haven't talked to him since.
Yeah.
Because we went right from Drunel Hall to my place.
Right.
To the dwarves because we took the portal. And
To
we
your
couldn't
place.
we couldn't get back. Right? We tried and we couldn't. So we just
Right.
went.
Never go with a purple-haired dwarf to a third location.
Fair. I found the first reference to Celestana being kidnapped finally. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was that pig guy in the dungeon.
No, the first person.
No, you're right, Dav. It was
Dav,
the hologram
yeah.
from Dav.
Yeah. You're due for another Dav visit, aren't you?
Yeah, no, the pig guy in the dungeon said that I think he threatened my parents or something.
Okay. Now that we got all that sorted out.
All right.
Hey, Foxy Proxy.
Who wants to go launch a counterattack? All right.
Sure.
We're gonna shake hands. We just formed the committee to launch the counterattack.
How do you want to do it?
Talk to the head of the guard. What's his name?
He's out.
Jeremy.
Oh yeah. We were calling him Jeremy. I don't. Yeah. Well,
he was
that was
missing.
the guard at the front at the gate.
Dirk was Jeremy. Yeah, or Dirk was talking to Jeremy.
We should also mention to one of the. Jenna's also gonna. Jenna doesn't want to do it. She might make someone else do it. Tell one of the healers around us that healing seems to work a lot better after an unspecified curse is removed, and they might want to look into that for the others.
Yeah, Gallus will probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you're screwing this up. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to give the players the option here. You can sort of role play this, cleaning up of the aftermath and scouring the city for any infernal remnants. You can scene by scene it, or I can have you sort of make some larger, like adjustable rolls to just see how it goes. But I want it to be up to you. What's going to be most fun for you guys? You're going to have the most fun by like digging in and going scene by scene through these things, or do you want to just sort of like hand wave some of it? There is probably, you know, you haven't figured out why this happened yet or where it came from, which are probably two things that you should try to look into. But I'm
I'm
happy to do it
comfortable
anyway.
going kind of scene by scene.
Yeah, we should go to the night market. That's what we should do.
Okay.
I've got a bunch of renown I need to use up.
I don't think we should bring anybody else. I think the three of us can handle it.
Well, you're gonna have Dirk and Galdus with you, so yeah. Um,
Also, because we had Hadriella, can Hadriella help stay and help heal? I assume she would have.
Hadriel didn't come to the Radiant Citadel with you. She's back at
Oh.
Junal Hall.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as you wind your way through the streets and the avenues, it's not really windy, it's actually set up fairly straight. So as you walk down the avenues and the streets, as you get closer to the night market, which is the only part of the Radiant Citadel, like the city of the Radiant Citadel, that is structurally different, and that it's just like this open space with all these temporary stalls and sometimes more permanent stalls. The closer you get, the worse the carnage, and it becomes clear that the epicenter of this attack, I mean, there's just more dead things the closer you get to the night market. Um, it is, there's at first there's like, oh, there's a body here and a body there, and a lot of dead demons closer to the Citadel area. And then the further out you go, the fewer dead demons there are, and the more dead civilians there are, and the more dead soldiers there are, until you get to the night market proper, and it is I without going into too like gruesome a description, um, it is a scene from a horror movie, right? It is a bloodbath. It is scorched bodies. It is mangled corpses. It is, you know, things with bites taken out of them. It is, you know, people of all sizes and ages just torn to shreds, and you can still see one open portal right in the center of the night market. It is slowly closing, and there is an enormous pit fiend. Do you guys know what a pit fiend looks like? Um, you can just Google a picture of a pit fiend, but it's like a giant, winged, horned devil demon sort of thing. Um, and it is like ushering the last of a couple of other smaller devils in, and it turns and looks at you as you approach, and it gets this real shitty grin on its face, and it goes and steam and smoke come out of its mouth, and its eyes light on fire, and as it steps backwards through the gate, you hear it say something in a language that no one here can understand. Um, But if all of you want to make me a perception roll,
11. I might switch back to D&D Beyond.
15.
17.
okay, Jana, you can phonetically write down the words for future reference if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they? Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just yeah, you just say
Something devilish.
yeah, you write it down, and then when you find someone who can translate it for you, I'll let you know what it says.
Once we have more time, I should be able to work it out. I have pages of. Oh wait, no, I guess those all disintegrated. I would have folded them up inside the book
Okay. Well, yeah, you can have some then for sure.
because that's what I use to translate the book.
Yeah. Uh, the night once the portal closes, it's dead. no pun intended, silent. Do you guys want to do some poking around here? You can make
Yeah.
me. Yeah, anyone who wants to can make me an investigation roll.
Oh, that's better.
Mhm.
22. It's almost like the result is random.
28.
Whoa. Okay. Um, Gosh, these are pretty good. Did you search two, Zerwin, or you just letting the two nerds do it?
Uh, no, I rolled a 2.
Oh,
So
perfect. Yeah, no, that's great. Zerwin, you find half a Knish buried in the rubble, which is a steal, really. You're pretty lucky.
throw that right in the old satchel.
Yeah. Um, uh, Ezra and Jana, as you're sort of like poking around, Jana actually hears labored breathing. And Ezra, you hear like a little rubble like movement, and you realize there's someone buried under the rubble of one of these stalls.
There's someone in here. I'm gonna try to figure out, like find their head and start moving things, but also I'm gonna keep an eye on it in case this is the devil.
What do you think? Is it sword time? Ezra reaches his hand into the bag of holding to reach for uh the big scary cursed sword. Sword time?
No, it's never sword time.
All right. Okay.
Was that a
Ezra closes the bag
euphemism?
of holding.
Was that a was that an entendre conversation? Because that fit like perfectly. Is it
I
sword time?
clearly meant
No,
it
it's
literally.
never sword time. Okay. All right, beautiful. Okay. Yeah. How quickly versus carefully are you gonna clear this rubble away?
Carefully until I see who it is.
Okay. The first thing you uncover is a foot that looks like a human foot. One of the shoes is missing. It's very clearly a humanoid foot of some sort.
Darwin, you want to come give me a hand here? Uh,
Walk over and say, yep, you already got a foot.
oh my god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what?
Uh, Presumably, Zerwin, and you're not sure about this, the foot's probably attached to a body that's underneath the rubble.
All right, yeah, I'll start clearing rubble.
Okay.
I'll help out as best as I can as well.
Strength check.
No, no. You uncover a man. Um, he is almost naked. He has like scraps of clothing on. Um, he is mostly burned and crushed. You don't see any other like wounds on him. Um, so looks like maybe some broken ribs. One of his arms doesn't look great. And he's got some burns on some of the parts of his body. Um, but when you start to uncover things, he starts to very weakly say, "Help! Help! Help!"
We got you, pal.
Uh, when you uncover him fully, um, you see he is tall and I don't know, maybe in his 30s, mid 30s. Uh, he has blonde hair and dark skin. Looks like an ocean going kind of guy of some sort. Smells a little bit like fish. Um,
Do we recognize him?
you don't, no. Um, he looks up at you. Thank you. Do you have any water, please? Water.
Sure.
If he,
Galatus, give the man some water.
oh god. Uh, are they gone? Tell me they're gone.
Looks like it.
And then he stands up and looks around, and his shakily stands up. One of his arms is clearly broken. One side of his chest looks like there's some broken ribs. He like leans on you, Zerwin, and he looks around and he goes, "Oh God, it's all gone. It's all gone. Everything I had is gone. Everything I had is gone."
Yeah, but you did escape with your life, which is something.
I don't feel good.
Tell us what you saw.
It was it was just chaos. There was noises. I had my back turned. I was in the stall. I was finding a fish for a customer. Uh, and then there was screaming, and then there was fire, and I started to turn, and something hit me, and then I was pain. There was pain, and then everything fell on top of me, and that's it. That's all I remember until I couldn't breathe, and I was trapped. It feels like days. How long has it been? I'm just so thirsty.
More water. How long has it been?
12 hours. I don't remember exactly how long. I told you guys when it started, like maybe 18 hours. I can't remember what I said. Jen, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Matilda says it's been 26 hours.
Oh, okay, 26 hours. Thanks, Matilda. Oh yeah, I guess that tracks. Just over a day. Yeah. But I heard them as they were leaving. I heard them talking, and then his eyes get real wide. Oh God. And he takes a step away from you, and he holds up his hands. No, I need to go.
What did they say?
Nothing. I should leave. I don't want anything to do with this. I don't want anything to do with you.
They said something about us? It's
No.
rude.
Tell us what they said, and we can get you to safety.
Uh, he looks around and realizes that like there's really nothing he can do, and then he's like, "Oh, they said they were looking for a purple-haired dwarf, a masked woman, a charismatic and sorceress halfling, uh, a
Oh,
well-armored
stop.
a well-armored kender, and an overconfident dragonborn." That's
Have you seen anybody like that?
I look at him in
Well,
his face and I say, "Have you checked your butthole? Skeeta bada."
well, if they had looked on Greyhawk, they would have found us there.
Oh, they're talking about us.
Yep.
Honey, they're not looking for us to shake our hands. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I mean, maybe like if it was one of those really big ones, they could maybe shake our hands entirely loose from our bodies.
Prefer not. Do you
Well,
need
I just
help getting up to where everybody else is?
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah.
Dirk, why don't you take him up?
I think we should all go together when it's time.
All right.
What would you do without me? You'd get lost, first of all. Let's start there.
we lived here for months.
Jana didn't, and you get lost all the time, Ezra. If I know anything about my best friend in the whole world, it's that he gets lost pretty much anywhere.
All right, listen, I'll let it go because you called me your best friend in the whole world.
Um. Okay. Uh. Yeah. Uh. As you explore, you see the Keening. What's it called? The Storm's
Keening Edge.
Edge. Is it the Keening Edge?
I can give you Gloom's
The
Edge
Gloom's
and the
Edge.
Keening
Keening
Gloom.
Sto
Nope.
Keening Storm.
Gloom's Edge and Keening Over is what I have.
Okay. Those places are still standing. Um, doesn't look like there's anybody inside. Do you want to go in and check?
Yep, let's go look around.
Okay. You
Zerwin,
do.
you can refill your wineskin.
Wow. That's kind of fucked up, actually.
Plural. Wineskins.
Yeah. Um, you do see. Oh, now I gotta find her name again. Do you remember the bartender? She didn't make it. You see her body. Um,
I told you her name earlier.
yep.
Or
And I done forgots it.
Liviana. It
Yes.
doesn't say which tavern, but she's
You
one of the
see.
employees of one of the taverns.
Yep. You see. No, there's another one too. I'll find it later. One of the bartenders is dead. A bunch of patrons are dead. Um, but you do hear something rustling in the back of the bar, like in the back.
I look at Ezra and I go, the booze. And I run out there.
Sword time?
It might be sword time. You have a sword?
Yeah, you want it?
Not that
No.
cursed fucking sword. No.
No, I pull my axe out. You want to become a
Sorry,
dwarf?
every time something happens, I have the urge to use it. It's very strange.
I'll trade you. You want to hold my axe?
Your ass?
Axe.
And it's Dirk time. Probably the best time for you to enter, Dirk, when Ezra is asking Zerwin if he wants to hold his ass. Welcome.
Zerwin, okay, Zerwin, you go
I
first.
literally just
I'll
came
have
on
my
and
hand.
all I hear is Ezra going, "Your ass?"
All right.
I'll be right behind you.
Is there a closed door?
It's like slightly ajar.
I kick it open.
Okay. There is a scream, and Ash throws a bunch of papers into the air and leaps back behind the desk.
Ash,
Jesus
what are you doing?
fucking Christ! You
It's us,
scared the
buddy.
shit out of me!
We thought someone was
I
messing
don't
with
feel
the
good.
ale.
In my office? Oh yeah. Well, it's next door. Did you guys just get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, before I forget, thanks for the tip about Linda. We gave her that book. She turned out to be a demon devil.
Wait, what? Did you bring the book
She
back?
no,
Did we?
No.
No.
no,
It
she.
got destroyed when the
I'm
castle
pretty
went down.
sure she ate it with her demon devil mouth parts.
Huh. I mean, I've never met her. I just heard she was a scholar. I guess that makes sense being a demonic scholar. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Did you get hurt?
Uh, no, but a really nice friend of ours died, so hard to make jokes about it.
Um,
Wait, what happened here? Are you okay?
I just walked back in. I was over in the uh, Citadel area, but it seemed like the fighting had died down and people are starting to head out. After you left, some people started wandering out on their own, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna let my place get fucking looted. So here I am. Did you see? Uh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I deal with things inappropriately. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress. I'm sure it's been hard for you too, and I apologize.
It was a lot of explaining yourself. That was more than I was ready for.
I mean, we haven't seen too many other people around. You should probably get back where it's safe, just in case
There's
they
another
come
attack.
back. It seems like maybe they were looking for us, and now that we're here, maybe they're gonna come back.
Okay, all right. Let me just lock up the wine and booze, and then I'll just so it doesn't get, I can't lose my inventory. He says
Yeah,
as he
I'll
like
go.
goes in the.
I'll go with you.
Oh yeah, it's right over here.
Oh Jesus!
You
He.
you mind if I top off while we're
Oh
back here?
yeah, go ahead. Absolutely, yeah. So Linda was a demon? Like really, actually?
Yeah.
I can't remember if she was a demon or a devil. A lot's happened since then, but yeah, she turned into uh uh she was working for the one who made the nightmare. How do we know we can trust you? Should I really be telling you all this? You gave us that book to give to her.
That's fine.
We do
That's
a
fine.
whole lot of just exposing ourselves to people in this team.
Phrasing.
You know how?
I meant what I
No,
said.
Ezra fights naked.
I did that one time, and
One
I
time
don't think
counts.
you were there.
But you fuck one goat.
I did that because it was tradition.
You fucked a goat
You
for
did it.
No, okay, all right.
By the way, I gotta tell a quick story. I played in a golf. I played in a golf tournament this weekend, and there was a guy from Ireland who came to play in this golf tournament, and he's had a very thick Irish brogue, and he's like, "Hey, you having a good time?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Jesus." He's like, he goes, "Irish people drink all the time, but you can't start drinking Coors Light at 9:30 in the morning." He's like, "It's like a fucking sport over here." I was like, "Oh, this is the greatest Irish thing that's ever happened to me." Sorry, get back to when you said that. That made me think of him.
We're keeping Irish time at
Yeah.
9:30 a.m. here is 2:30 p.m. over there, so it's it's not that weird.
Is that
It
true?
was explained to me that they also don't drink while they golf there. It's not a thing.
What's,
They don't drink until after.
That's
And
probably
Wrong.
good.
what's the
yeah,
point?
yeah,
Yeah, why golf?
yeah. Everything you guys just said, I agree with completely. It's probably the point.
Uh,
Why?
okay, all right, all
All
right.
right, we'll get back. I apologize for the
No, it's
digression.
good. It's good. He tops off your wine. He says, "Oh, I'm really sorry that happened. I know I I hope that you weren't badly injured. I'm glad there's one less demon lady in the world. I wish I had the book because the book's really valuable, but yeah, we'll find something else. I'll find another way to make it up. You guys, I'm gonna head back to the Citadel now." And then he walks out and he looks at the man that you brought with you, and he like squints at him kind of funny, and then says, "How did you make it?" And the guy looks at him and says, "Uh, how did you make it?" He's like, "I didn't. I was in the Citadel." And the man says, "I was crushed." And he's like, "Oh, that's right." Ash says, "You're the fish guy. You're the new fish guy, aren't you?" And he says, "Yeah." And he says, "This is a really bad first week for you. It's not usually like this. It's yeah. I tell you what, have a beer on me. Uh, yeah." And he pours the guy a beer as he walks back to the Citadel. Um, and from there, when you get back, Speaker Shola would like to speak with you. She's still recovering, but since she has learned that there is first a curse and then healing, she is insistent that she gets decursed last amongst every single person in the city. But she's also out of spell slots. Um, but she thanks you profusely. Did you find any survivors?
Well, we
Yeah, we
found
found. Did we get that guy's name?
You sure didn't.
The new fish
God damn it.
guy.
New, not nude, new.
He was
Also,
almost nude. Nearly nude. Fish guy. And Ash. He said he was at the Citadel. Is that true?
Maybe you'll have to ask around. Is it? Do you mean Gran Sharma, the new
I don't
fish
know.
vendor?
Tall, skinny, smells of fish.
Yeah, that's him. He's here.
Yes.
Okay, that's
He was
good. I thought
buried
for
on a
sure he
boat
was
double.
dead. I'm glad. Did you find out where the portal started?
We saw one closing with a pit fiend.
Where?
Night market.
So how did they get into the night market?
Oh, couldn't they have just opened another portal?
Well, technically, the Radiant Citadel is supposed to protect us from that.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Do we know why they attacked?
They were looking for Ezra.
they said
It's true.
they said something in a demonic language that we didn't understand, but I kind of transcribed it. I don't know if you know anyone who could read it.
Sure. Yeah. What's it? What? Can you repeat it to me?
So I'll give her the paper.
Oh, you know who could have fucking translated it? It was Linda. I think she got turned into a meatball, and then I don't know.
But it was like that meatball was a lie.
The-
Yeah,
It was all
first
a
meatball.
play. It was a dramedy. No, just a drama.
uh, Speaker Shola looks down at the paper and she says, "Oh, it's phonetic. Okay, no, I see what you did here. No, that's good." And then her massive dragon eyes get wide, and she starts looking around her.
What does it say? What's wrong? Everybody's looking shifty at us.
It says, "Have fun with the traitor."
Awesome.
We have a traitor.
Well, hold on. Is a pit fiend? Speaker Sholo, is a pit fiend a devil or a demon?
I think the Pit Fiend is the devil and the Baelor is the demon, but I don't know.
So if it's a devil, it can't lie, right? Because lying is against the law.
It's a
So
devil, yeah.
so there must actually be a like it couldn't be like sowing chaos by saying there's a traitor when really everybody's loyal.
I don't know if they can't lie, but he was taunting you. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not great. Thank you for telling me this. Do we find
Ooh.
anything else? And this time Ash steps forward. Uh, Actually, I did find something. Um, he steps forward and he has like this. Remember when he threw a bunch of papers into the air when you walked in? He had gathered those back up. Um, and he's like, I found some of these papers on the ground, and there's like a whole host of half burnt little sheets of paper that look like they have infernal writing on them. I can't read it, but it might be useful to you. I don't know. Sholas picks them up and says, "Yeah, these are these are orders to captains, um, infernal captains. Yeah, it's." And then she gets to like the second to last one, and she says, "Oh, this says they'll be back in a fortnight. We have 2 weeks." She like tries to drag herself to her feet to get moving, and then polymorphs back into Speaker Shola. that you recognize the woman, and has a really gnarly wound on her back and a really missing half of her left foot. But then she just grabs a crutch and starts hobbling around. We've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks, she says. 2 weeks. And then she turns to you and says, now is the time. If you have someone or something you can bring here in 2 weeks, or in less. And then she hobbles off.
What do you think Orin
Well,
meant?
What'd you say, Dirk?
Just asking what she meant by or in less.
In less than 2 weeks?
Okay, got it.
who could we bring here? We gotta meet some Celestials. How come we only meet demons and devils and never Celestials?
This is a really good point.
Have
We
you
met that
gone
one
looking?
Asimar, and this is gonna sound terrible. I'm not gonna say it.
But you can't stop there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
so she
awful.
gave us a coin. Her name was Lucky, and she gave us a coin. She said, "If you flip this coin, I'll come back and find you guys again." And I've tried that a number of times, and it has not worked. But I didn't want to say without context. I flicked her coin a bunch of times because phrasing.
And she never comes.
My fiance's got to come screaming out of my peripheral vision after that, right?
Oh my God. Okay. Well, we'll never recover from that. No, I mean, if
I've
there's
always thought Lerm might be a celestial.
Worm?
Lermenion, the dog that we left in Wonder.
Lerminicus,
Oh,
Lermenian, Lerm.
We left with that Minotaur that Zerwin has knowledge of.
And
Well, that-
Becky.
Lerm's in
That's it,
Wonder.
Becky. Becky is the Minotaur. And Becky?
Is Becky a Minotaur? I thought Becky was
Yep.
a lady.
A Minotaur.
She was
Well,
also
Becky is a
real-
lady.
Yeah, she
Let's
was a
not
lady.
besmirch Becky
Yeah,
here,
thank
okay?
you. Thank you, Dirk. Yeah.
I don't know.
She was a lady in the streets.
How How many ladies are there? We're just going back a week.
Yeah, we're up to 4 now with Becky.
It's too many ladies. It's too many ladies.
That's a line from Pride and Prejudice. How did we even get there?
Well, we started with flicking a lucky coin.
They don't say that in Pride and Prejudice.
But they hint at it a little bit.
It feels like something they might actually say in Pride and Prejudice.
They would definitely be talking discreetly about a gambling addiction.
Yeah, they would. They would.
So were we.
What are we supposed to be doing?
I don't know. Bringing an army back to the Citadel in 2
Oh,
weeks.
yeah. We were
We just
brainstorming.
brought an army somewhere. We
You
can't
did.
go back and get them again. They're gonna think we're just
We could.
charging through
We're
realms
just
grabbing
moral sluts over here. We just keep on. Come on. One more time, Army. Hey, Army, are you up?
Oh, don't say that, because that makes it sound like you're talking about that creepy cannibal rich dude.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
It says more about you that. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, the guy Army. His name is Army.
Army Hammer?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's not cannibal. He's just
Jack Human.
That
Jack
guy's
Hewitt.
a cannibal?
Yeah, that was the scandal, right? This woman was
It
like,
definitely was.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
Hollywood
was.
kept trying to make Army Hammer happen, and then we found out he wanted to eat women.
Yeah. No, that's a thing. It's a
I don't
thing.
think
Yeah, we're
I
not
don't
meant. Sorry, I allegedly. How do
Woodland
we?
was actually eating. He just had weird
He had
BDSM stuff,
yeah,
right?
an eating women fetish.
It's
I
a
don't know.
texture thing.
Allegedly.
It's a texture thing.
Christ.
Yeah, no, it was all very uncomfortable. That was an uncomfortable time.
Do do you know
In
that his full name is Armand Hammer, and he's named after his grandfather, who started Arm and Hammer baking soda?
Oh my god.
right, is this a are, is Army Hammer your
Why
Hollywood
did you know
reclamation
that and
project?
not the cannibal thing?
I don't remember. Have we met
He's
this
not a
NPC?
cannibal.
I don't.
Did he live in Wonder?
He Can we get him? Does he fight crime?
Okay. Would
He was a client at an agency I worked at.
So the problem is that devils can't commit crimes, right? Because they're lawful evil.
Wow, we have a long. Where do we even start with this?
Yep. Somebody
They
bring a
have
blackboard in.
they have
Let's
their
get it back to
own.
focus. Lerm is a celestial.
Well, we haven't ruled it out yet.
How
I
would
think.
how would a pit fiend deal with the trolley problem?
That's a really good question.
Well, it's not a problem for the pit fiend, so
Right.
we have to.
It's the trolley opportunity.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Would you like to teleport direct? Would you like to go from here directly to the Moonshay Isles on the Conqueror Jewel? You're
Yeah,
essentially leaving the Radiant Citadel in a state of we have 2 weeks. Let's get this shit done.
Jana, do they have any celestials there?
I don't think so.
You
No.
guys
I mean-
like
like
an
we're
army
getting-
that you used to command or something? Like most of us have armies we used to command back home. Do you have one of those?
No.
Most of us have armies.
Very much not so.
You mean okay. All right.
We've got a ton of allies at this point. We've literally killed multiple, like high level devils and demons. We have friends.
Killing Grazitz was a big deal. Like that's a big deal. Yeah. Okay. Not to toot your horns any more than you toot your own horns. Let's go on. Would you like to go to the Moonshay Isle now?
Sure.
What you can do is I can give you a brief rundown of some things that Jana would just be able to tell you about the Moonshay Isles while you're traveling.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Am I driving again?
What?
You want to?
Am I driving the Conquer Jewel again? Or are we bringing
Yes,
a
you
pilot?
drive.
Sure, you can drive.
Can we bring a pilot so we don't?
No.
Yeah, they must have a spare pilot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Pete.
Well, hey, no.
Actually,
if
yeah.
it's us piloting it, then we can leave it parked somewhere, and then we always have it.
That might be the only reason why they would send someone with you right now.
So they can have it back.
Yeah. Because
The
there's
only
only
reason.
I don't mind driving it, but is there a manual while we're here that so I can learn how to drive it? And not
Oh, you're gonna
Also,
fly
you're a
stick.
boomer.
You're looking for a manual. You're gonna fly stick. Automatic. You're too good for an automatic. You need to feel the gear shifts.
a user's manual. You can read it
Oh,
to me.
they'll send you a pilot with you. Okay, that's fine.
Does this jewel have like nitrous or something?
No.
Oh.
Okay, if you open up Owlbear Rodeo,
yep.
you will see to the south a map of the Moonshay Isles.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, look at that. See that? And I will tell you some
How are we
things.
supposed to find it without a huge blue frog next to it?
So there's some big islands and some small islands. The major islands are Alaron, Moray, Gwyneth, Norland, Flame Stirred, Omond, and Snowdown. Then there's a bunch of smaller ones. But those are the big ones. And Gwyneth is the island of the elves. Okay, that's who lives there. You find Gwyneth.
Yep.
Okay. Moray is the island of the lycanthropes and other shape changers.
They get a whole island.
Yep.
Moray. Okay, that's the southwestern.
Actually, Zerwin, do you want to put the Owlbear Rodeo up
Sorry.
so our can
If
legion
you're
of
having trouble
fans?
finding it, don't
Yeah,
worry. I
sorry.
put a huge Owen next to it.
No, I found it. I'm looking at it. I just forgot I wasn't sharing it. Share.
Okay, yeah.
Gwyneth?
Gwyneth, yep, that's the elves. Where you see that massive forest there? That island is the elves. Okay. Moray, which is to the west, yep, that's the Isle of the Lycanthropes. Alaron, which is the biggest island, which is to the right and slightly above where you are. Yep, that long one there. Yep. Uh, that is where everyone sort of meets. Um, there's a ruling family called the Kendricks. They've been ruling for several hundred years. Um, then there is Norland, which is to the west of that. Yep. Um, that is the Norlanders. They're kind of like Vikings, basically. Um, and then there's Flame Stirred, which is that one right there. Yep, that's the kind of like forgotten about island. Not like was on there. Then there's Oman or Oman's Isle. Yep. That is Fomorians. Now, for those of you who don't know what a Fomorian is, a Fomorian is a type of giant that has been twisted by fey magic, by the what do they call it? The wild shit. What do they call it? Anyway, that specific type of magic has like twisted them. They're usually not welcomed by other giants. There's a lot of mixed reputations about them. And then Snowdown, which is the bottom right for you, right, which is southeast. Um, that down there, that's run by vampires. There's a vampire queen there. Um, and those are the major islands. Then up north you have all those smaller ones, right? Yeah. And those are just a string of mostly fishing islands, um, which mostly are also Norlanders. Now, when you left Jana, uh, the Kendricks were still in charge of Alaron and Oman, or sorry, and Norland. They were sisters. Uh, and I randomly generated two female A names. Do you want to know what they were?
Sure.
Alyssa and Anna, which means we have Anna Kendrick as Queen of Alaron, and I refuse to change it. I refuse to change it. It's chef's kiss perfect. So yeah, Anna Kendrick is the queen, and her sister is Elisa, and she's in Norland. Um, you have uh, Lady Erliza Deresen. She is the vampire ruler of Snowdown, which is in the south. Um, Here's what Jenna knows about that. Snowdown is like the let's see. It's like if eugenics had been run by immortal vampires. Elves are immediately deported. All demi-humans are second-class citizens. The only people who are treated well are full-blooded humans, and of those, only the Southerners are actually considered full citizens there. Uh, and Lady Duresin is powerful and scary. She outright murders any fey creature, giant, or lycanthrope that makes it to her island. Lycanthrope that makes it to her island. So that's what that's like. Hooray. Then there's the Fomorians. Everyone pretty much leaves that island alone because everyone's terrified of the mad sorceress giants. So it's pretty unknown what happens there. There is Trondhelm, which is a port city, which occasionally people stop at, but otherwise nobody knows what happens there. Supposedly it's run by someone named Kaname, who is the Mad Queen of the Fomorians. And then there is High Lady Ordolf. She is the Queen of the Elves in Gwyneth. There are a species or subspecies or subspecies of elf called the Lachey, which essentially means they have like they're kind of like albinos. They have no pigment in their skin or their hair. Um, and that's like the majority elf race. Um, and let's see. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Flamstered is just considered part of the kingdom. So not that long ago, like in the grand scheme of things, less than 200 years ago, everyone was ruled by Alaran and the queen there. It's been fracturing and contentious ever since, and you don't know what it's going to be like when you get there. And that's what you can know.
Sorry, Anna Kendrick is Queen of Alaron,
Yeah,
and Elisa Kendrick is Queen of Norland.
correct.
Great.
Does that mean that Dirk's gonna be murdered if we go there?
To Snowdown.
That's Snowdown, yeah.
And I might be a little bit at risk there as someone who's a little fey touched.
But also, why would you want to go to a place that's full of like really shitty racists? Yeah. So, technically, Anna Kendrick is the queen of all the Moonshae Isles, but that doesn't really hold water anymore. It's not recognized from anyone except Flamstead and Norland. And your auroral diamond, sorry, not the auroral diamond, your
All right,
conquer
hold on.
jewel.
I want to stop you for a second.
Yeah.
As soon as I mean, based on everything that you've done to us, because everything that's happened here is things that you've done to us. As soon as you're like, why would you go there? That's where the immortal racists live. I mean, come on, we're clearly going to end up there, probably first.
Well, it definitely won't be first because the Conqueror Jewel is going to take you to the capital, which is called. I probably am pronouncing it poorly because I should have looked up how to pronounce this, but it's Care Caladir.
No, I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good pronunciation. Credit where credit's due.
I should have looked up how you would pronounce those things in Gaelic, but yeah, it's right there, sort of middle right, right? It's the big black
Hey.
dot.
Okay. So while we're in the Conquered Jewel, I am going to put on a disguise.
Okay.
I'm going to disguise myself.
Are you gonna tell your friends anything else?
Yep.
I didn't reveal any personal information, so that's all just world stuff.
Okay, so
Where do all the halflings live? You've talked about dwarves and elves and people and vampires and giants and.
The halflings would live in Alaron. Yeah, they'd be happiest there.
so guys, just FYI, I'm wanted by a mob boss in Care Caladir. It would be really awesome if none of you called me Jana in front of anyone else.
All right.
That'd be real great.
Why are
Are
you
we gonna
always
go to?
bragging?
What?
Just out here bragging. Oh, I'm wannabe mob
It's
boss.
not
No one can
great.
say my name.
Like,
Oh.
okay, also, so to be fair,
To be
this
fair,
dude sucks. If he comes for me, we murk him. But
So this must be your husband.
no, this is a different guy.
Oh,
Um,
are we going with your known alias of Idhalvi Haldivi,
oh my god. We don't
or
remember that alias.
do you have an alias?
I don't I do not have an alternate identity established here. I should probably come up with one.
Do, would they recognize you if we used a soft J? Just call
Yana?
you Yana.
Yenna
I
or
don't.
Yana?
Ooh.
Yay, nay.
I should not let you guys pick my alias.
We're really good at aliases.
You,
Oh
I
my
mean, we don't have
There's no
Owen with
way.
us
There's no way
anymore.
I. There's no way I forget. I
Do you
called
want to use
Jana.
Owen's alias of Tranton Holier Than Thou?
Ooh, that's good. What if we just
sounds
went with not Jana, but it was all one word?
great idea. Um
I have a whole list of aliases for myself. Do you want me to? Do you want to try any of those? No.
Sure. I don't
Sure.
know. I don't care. But just like uh watch your back in this city. There's a really active thieves presence and ruled by this dude who really sucks and we do not want him to sneak up behind us. Um
It's good
Also
advice.
he may have hired someone new since I left. He may have found a new assassin. So you just want
Wait,
to like keep an eye out.
the big dude is the guy who's sneaking out behind us.
No, he probably has hired a new assassin. Sorry, I'm not explaining this very well. I'm putting on a disguise. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Focus on one thing at a time.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Why don't you guys call me Helga now? Why don't I be Helginda now?
How dare you usurp that title?
Whatever happened to her anyway?
She left the body. She gave the body back.
Wait, when did that happen? Helginda?
Yeah.
She went back in the ground. Did
Who took the body back?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
and these assassin name generators online are real bad. What about something
Kip's sister?
something that's real discreet like Deathblade?
Why don't we
Or how
pick
about
something that doesn't sound like an assassin so he won't
Revenant Rogue?
realize that someone who used to work for him as an assassin is back?
Veil
Why did we
Serpent.
just
Or
do a totally ordinary name like
here's my favorite one so far. Eclipse.
Eclipse?
What
Sure.
about Christina Ricci?
Christina Ricci. Sure. All right. My name was now Christina Ricci.
Great.
Can we call you Tina for short?
Sure.
Guess Ricci's
Uh,
better than Grabby.
Wow.
okay. So yeah, I'm putting on a disguise. Don't call me Jana, please.
You got it, Tina.
You got it.
Great.
You guys can call me whatever you want.
All right. Here comes Blint's Mist Bottom.
Is that you talking to me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's
I
the
honestly don't know who
alias
you're
that I
talking to
invented
either.
for you.
What is it? Blintz?
Blint's Mist Bottom.
Mist bottom. Wow. It's aggressive almost. Yeah.
I put a lot of effort into these, so anytime I get to break them out, and then
Have them
Yeah, I
immediately
don't know.
forgotten.
Gelatis Strom Moon Cheese.
We should probably not do aliases for everybody else because if we start calling people by the wrong names, they might figure out she's also got an alias.
I'd just like to point out that I have played TTRPGs for decades, and I've never seen a group spend 15 minutes on aliases. Uh, you're you guys are really, yeah. Make sure you get the right fucking aliases, right? That's what I'm
Listen,
saying right now.
it's just there's so much pressure on us to perform, like that. When we get 15 minutes to just riff, we're gonna take 30 minutes. Uh, okay, where are you putting this thing down, pilot?
It was
uh,
also backstory.
oh yes, yeah, alias, the alias backstory. What, there was a lot of backstory that I thought you were going to give them, but mostly it was just aliases, which I think is great.
Where are you from?
Me?
Me, Greyhawk.
Tina, where are you from?
Oith. Oh,
Okay, so I'm from one of the smaller islands. It's like fishing, farming. There's a little village there.
Murdering.
do you see
No, almost no murdering.
almost, almost, almost no murdering? Yeah.
I haven't been there in a really long time.
Do you see
Of the
just
north?
above Alaron?
Yeah,
There's our Amaroon. You see that, which is off to the right. So there's
yep.
Sunderstad, Amaroon. Amaroon is the little tiny island that
That's where you're
Jana
from.
originally hail from.
That's where I'm from.
Did
I
you,
was
like, had you
hoping.
lived somewhere else for a long time?
Well, so I lived there. I left. So okay, my ex-husband left. Because he's an idiot and a jerk. And then my mother-in-law kicked me out. Um, and took my kids away, which I'm not thrilled with. Uh, so we have complicated feelings about whether or not we're going to kill my husband and leave my kids, my ex, with only one remaining parent. Um, and if I can just terrorize him into being a good father, that would probably be a better option. But I don't know if that's possible. He may not be smart
Is
enough
that
to be
Eleanor?
terrorized. My mother-in-law, I don't know. More options are on the table. Um, I left there. I went to Care Caladir. I started working as a thief. Then started working as an assassin for this man who sucks. Um,
This is the mob guy.
This is the mob guy.
What's his name?
Fagin.
Bill? I wasn't sure if that was too on the nose. His name is Fagin.
I got names
Interesting.
for your mother-in-law. I got Constance Barrett is the
Barrett, that's a
mother-in-law's
good one.
names,
What's
and
Mhm.
her alias?
yep, and then
Dead woman.
Aaron. You didn't give me a last name for Aaron, so I
I
have a new
didn't think of
portrait
one.
for him, and I got a new his last name is Finefinger.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so basically this boss guy is named Fagin. I worked for him as an assassin for a while. He had other ideas about my career. I pivoted to assassin instead. We did that for a while, and then we had creative differences over what my job direction should be. And so I fled. So, pretty sure he wants to kill me, like whole deal. Powerful people running away, like powerful people leaving, like weakens his whole hold on his like organization. Also, he's really pissy.
so Jana, this map that you shared with us,
Yeah.
the legend has lists things like roads, major roads, minor roads, but there's not a single goddamn road on this map. Why even include that in the legend?
Yeah.
You
What kind of
know, I didn't draw
culture
the
is
map.
this?
I'm good at killing people. I'm not like a map maker.
You're very good at killing people.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that compliment.
You're welcome. Are we there yet?
God, I hope so.
Yes. Yes, you've arrived in the city of Caer Caladir, for which I do not have a map. I don't know if I even want a map for this city. It's quite large. Maybe I'll find one. Maybe I won't. Um, and you are basically deposited next to a very large bar, an inn, called
Nice.
the Soaked Sailor. Caer Caladir is a port city, and it is very, you know, I don't know. Um, international is not quite the right word, but there are people from all of the Faerun who come. If you're going to go anywhere in the Moonshae Isles and you're not from there, this is where you go. So there's like, you know, traders, and merchants and, shippers and pirates and, navies and yeah, all that sort of things happening here.
Tina, do you know anything about this tavern?
Muppets.
It's the Soaked Sailor's been around for a long time. You've definitely been here before, but it's been quite a while. It's a big name. Everybody loves the Soaked Sailor.
I haven't been here for a long time, but it was fine the last time I came. We can go in. They shouldn't recognize
Ah,
me.
good enough for us then. Fine, she says.
The Soaked
You lead the
Sailor.
way, Tina.
What?
You lead the way, Tina.
No, one of you should do the talking so that there's less chance that I'm recognized, right?
Ezra does a flourish of his cape. Onward, and strolls through the door.
What Cesar wearing these days since you had a chance to
I-
buy new clothes?
The fuck was that? When did he get a cape?
You were there when I bought it.
That's right. I
Eh,
still think you should
What
just wear it.
the funny thing is, I didn't buy any other clothes in John Cano's. We haven't like been to a tailor, so
so,
I'm probably still wearing formal wear
yeah, that's right.
with a cape now. So I got like a little bit more of a Lando Calrissian vibe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Only short. Yeah.
Only short and
Yeah.
probably white.
And white. Yeah, short and white. Yep. Okay.
Get a ruffled collar because that was the best part of Lando.
I mean the cape too. I like to think that Billy D walked in to the costume shop and was like, "Cape is a must." Anyway,
I like to think Billy D walked in with his own cape and was like, "I'm wearing this. It's mine."
yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Uh all right. So, let's just put the bartender up on screen here. You walk in and the Soaked Sailor is 3 stories. It's very big. And you're sort of greeted by this no nonsense woman. Um, come in, come in. Welcome to the Soaked Sailor. My name is Merle. Have a seat. I'll be with you in a minute. It's the middle of the day, so there's a lunch rush happening, but you manage to find a table and pull up some chairs. It's a little crowded. Um,
I look at Ezra. I go, she digs me.
uh, there's Zerwin's flawless intuition. Um, she comes back after a few minutes and says, "Are you having food or drink or both?
Definitely both. I can't remember last time I ate.
Do you
Yeah,
want
both.
do you want stew, meat, bread, or all three?"
All three.
Yeah, we'll take 5 portions of an all 3, please.
Very good. And would you like ale or wine or both?
Wine,
Both.
please.
Very good. And she takes off again.
Forgot to ask if rooms are available.
She it's probably a half an hour before she comes back to the table. But when she does come, she's trailing a whole line of serving girls, and they all come and just start putting down bowls. So it's a fish stew. It's some sort of like you think rabbit question mark, and then a hunk of you know pretty tough bread, but the butter is really nice. And she didn't tell you there's a couple potatoes on there too. And then the ale is exactly what you expect it to be, and the wine is red. And then she says, "Are you needing a room too?"
Yeah, we'll need 3, please.
Don't have
I'm
3.
not sharing again.
We've got
How many do
2.
you have?
We've got
Oh, we'll
2, and
take
that's
2.
all we have. They're the
We'll
big
take 'em.
ones, all the way at the top.
Perfect. Do they have a good view?
Uh, yes, the best view in the house. Is there anything else I can do for you tonight or today? What fucking time is it? It's gonna
Oh,
be a
it's
long one.
early afternoon.
She puts her foot up just like she does in that picture and leans on her elbow. Just got here, huh?
Yeah, we're new in town.
You got the fresh off the
Um,
boat look.
yeah, yeah. So we're looking to get a better understanding of the city. Maybe find some work.
What's the
Uh,
scuttlebutt?
yeah.
The what?
Anything interesting going on in the city in the last few days?
In this city? Nah, it's
Yeah, what are
always
the
the same
headlines?
here. You know, fresh faces wash ashore. Some of them wash back out again, which I imagine they'll do it eventually. Yeah, people come, they go, they spend their money. That's all that matters to me. But there is things happening everywhere else, pretty much. Very busy around the Isles. Hey, what would you like to know?
Are there any bank holidays coming up?
Any what?
Bank holidays.
I don't know what a bank holiday is.
What's the
Um,
craziest, most dangerous stuff happening in the Isles?
Well, uh, I guess it depends on who you ask. There's always the wars. There's always the fighting. Uh, you know, Snowdown and Gwyneth. Their war's been going on for years now. It's starting to
What's
boil
that
over.
over?
It's the fucking blood-sucking fiends versus the elves, isn't it?
Oh, tale as old as
I,
time.
yep.
Right? They'll never settle their differences. Sure enough, one's going to wipe out the other eventually. So, I'd avoid the south if I was you. But then headed north's not so great either. There's some new fancy pants shitbag who's called himself, oh, what did he say he was? Uh, the uh, the Duke of Narlheim. Narlhelm, excuse me. The Duke of Narlhelm. It's a bullshit title that he just made up, him and his friends.
It's here on this island?
Guy in the
Oh no,
north.
yeah, Narham. Oh, north of the lake, up north.
Guy the bay, yes.
Hmm. What's his deal?
Ah, he's a fucking Ponzi shitwit. I've never liked him. His
Yeah. You knew him before he was the Duke?
oh he well, he was the mayor for a short while of a smaller village up north. His family's been in politics, I guess, for a while.
Uh-huh.
Then he became some sort of fancy diplomat, traveled the plains, came back all high and mighty like, spitting on the wee folk. The same to all the cunts that go out.
We're on the trail of someone who trades in human beings, a trafficker, someone who abducted
There'll be
a
no
friend of
slaving
ours.
round here.
Good. I'm glad to hear you say that. If one was tracking someone who dealt in that trade, where would one look?
There's not much that all the Isles agree on around here, but one of them is no slaving, and it's been that way for centuries.
It's not. I think that it's more about ransom than slaving.
Oh, like the rich folk stuff, where they pretend to kidnap each other and then pay each other money again.
Abduction.
No idea. You have to talk to the rich folk. Do I look like a fucking rich folk?
Uh, I think you look quite opulent.
Oh, silver tongue, this one. A little short for my taste, but you might play your cards right.
Where do we find the rich folk?
Not here, that's for goddamn sure.
We don't want them here anyway. Where do I find them?
Hell yes. You look like a Norlander. You're stock from the Norland.
Me?
Hey,
Ah, I come from
Now we're
way
new in
off.
town.
eh. Well, uh, there's been some, what did you call it? Scuttlebutt, is that what you said?
Yes, please.
There's been some scuttlebutt in the kerfuffle in the north because the Duke, he's the Duke as he calls himself. Well, the Queen don't like that very much, and since he took Narlham, there's been some fussing. But there's also, and she looks around, there's the resistance, even in the north. Aye. Have you heard of it?
Is that resistance against the crown?
No. It's resistance against this fuck all Duke.
Ah, what was the
Sus.
Duke's name?
Aaron.
Aaron? Aaron?
Susara Goliath. That's who's leading the resistance. That's the name you need to know. She's the one you should be following now and thinking about.
Okay. But she's up there. She's up north by Gnarlhelm.
Aye. She's taken in hundreds, they say. Runaways and rebels. Hiding in the hills and the highlands. Fighting the Duke's armies as they were. Yeah, nothing but skirmishes compared to what happened down south, but sooner or later the Queen's got to turn her attention north. She's been real busy with her sister trying to keep the peace. The whole isle is just falling apart. The 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 Moraeans, we have no one's heard seen hide nor tail of them for months now. Whole island shut down. Nothing comes in, nothing comes out. When a ship goes close, they turn it away. Then there's Oman. Of course, it's always been a mystery, but lately it's been a little weirder than normal, let's say. Heavy fogs and storms all around. Kind of get there.
Sounds like a lot going on.
Aye, and then on top of all that, there's been weird people coming to visit. People asking funny questions about things like human trafficking, for example. She looks pointedly at you, Ezra. I'm just saying,
Again,
it's all a bit queer.
for what it's worth, looking to track and free those that have been abducted. Look, I mean, this is a trustworthy face. I wouldn't lie to you.
That's why I don't trust it. What do you think? You're the first person that's put that line on me. Hey, is there anything else you want to drink?
Just more wine.
More wine it is. I'll bring you a bottle.
Oh, thanks.
Any interesting magic shops around here we could swing by?
I don't be knowing much about magic, but there's a couple places in the city.
Could you recommend one?
Not really, because I don't
All
know
right.
much about magic.
Where's the nearest one?
She points.
Okay.
I like how Zerwin immediately is just like, that's good. Yeah, I'm good with that.
We'll find it.
Need to go to
Ezra,
an ordinary store too.
Ezra turns to Tina, presuming that Merle has gone to get a bottle of wine for us. So what was that about the Moraeans?
Those are the lycanthropes. I didn't have much to do with them.
And then there was something about an island with storms.
I didn't get that part. I was trying to write down the part about the Moraeans.
Oh,
That's Oman.
Oman, wreathed in storms.
Oh man.
Oh, that's the Fomorians.
They're the giants.
Yep.
Ezra, you
Interesting.
can make me a history check.
Yeah, I can. Well, let's roll a physical dice. Natural 20.
Really?
24. Yeah.
Nicely done. Okay. Wow. Okay. Gosh, with the nat 20, where do I start? Okay. Um, the Fomorians are basically ancient enemies of the Fae. They,
Yeah, I got the sense that maybe it was Unseelie related.
yeah. You can. Let me see if I can just. I'm pretty sure I can just link you the. They're like, a lot of times they have been real antagonists to, um, all sorts of Fae. They're
Yeah,
considered
these guys are
crazy. They're considered,
real ugly.
yeah, they're considered hideous and crazy, and like they're warping, they're twisting the beautiful magic of the Fey realm, right? Yeah. Uh, they
This is the Giants.
Yes, they're often purple or gray or blue skinned. They look almost like elves. It's considered like the legend is that they were once fey creatures that were cursed by gods. Um, yeah, they have hunchbacks, crooked appendages, cone heads, flapping ears, twisted toes, oversized noses, tiny mouths, or whatever, any kind of sort of weird deformation, quote unquote. Um, and they're known to be greedy and disloyal, and um, just everything about them is the Fae despise them, basically. It's like one of the Fae's ancient enemies. Um, uh, let's see. You can even like with a nat 20, you know what they eat. Um, lichen, funguses, plants, and then occasionally fish. Um, they speak languages. They're intelligent. They do have gods that they worship. Um, yeah. Anything else you want to know?
Um, are they social? Do they have leadership structures?
Yes, they are, and they do.
Okay. Um, how do they feel about halflings?
I don't think that that's something you could get from a history check necessarily, but
Do they would they be known to do something like abduct Eladrin nobles?
that would be considered not out of the realm of what the Fae would consider them capable of, except, how do I say this? It would be considered in line with their character, but above their capacity.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Ezra shares all this information with the group. It's a real good table conversation to talk about ugly giants. Ugly, evil giants.
Anybody interesting in this bar? Can I look around?
Yes, yeah, there is. There is someone that really stands out. She's sitting at a table. The rest of the crowd is either like tourists, right? People who are just visiting this place on their way to someplace else, or locals. And this person is, first of all, she's a halfling, you think. She's kind of tall for a halfling, a little elfish, but uh, she is also staring at maps and reading books, and she's taken a whole table, and she's only drinking water, and it looks like she's basically eating fruit and maybe raw fish, which looks a little gross to you.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, it is, however, 10:30, so noticing her, we should probably give each other danger awesome points and call it a night tonight. Yeah. Um, we'll leave off with your ability to explore and talk to some other NPCs, um, and sort of get your footing here. And the beginning of part 4 of this game, chapter 1 of part 4. You guys are progressing nicely. Well done, everybody. All right.
I would like to give my danger awesome point to Ezra for noticing his attire.
Oh, yeah, we gotta ask about a tailor.
I'll give mine for Jana finally telling
Tina.
us that she's. I'm sorry. Well,
Tina.
Tina finally telling us about her past and that she's wanted for being an assassin. Well,
A couple murders.
yeah.
Couple lot. Thank you.
I'll give mine to Tina as well. Um, hey, if you decide that you want a different alias other than Christina Ricci, let us know.
This
I think it's a great alias.
it is a pretty good alias.
I do really appreciate all the aliases you've made for us, Ezra. They're a
Nobody ever
little
wants to use them.
they're a little hard to remember.
I'm
You didn't want to be Eclipse?
I'm gonna give my Danger Awesome point also to Ezra. You remembered some shit in the beginning of this game that went back a beginning of this session that went back to the beginning of the game. It's impressive. I was impressed. I'm still impressed. It's pretty dangerous and awesome. All right, and with that, I'm gonna turn the stream off. Good night, y'all. We will see you next week. Hopefully,
Thanks for watching.
Night,
hopefully
everybody.
Jeff makes an appearance next. There was no Jeff sighting this week, and there were some disappointed people in chat tonight. You make sure you
Were
tell
there?
them. Yeah, there were. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good night, y'all.